යාල්පානතිල
මාතර කොටවිල ගම්පියසට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා.
සිද්ධාස
ඇඩ්මොරටුව
පියගම මහින්ද රාජපක්ෂ ක්‍රීඩාංගණය.
කිලක්කු මාහාන
සුගතදාස ඉන්ඩෝර් ස්ටේඩියම්
is the Fox Hill Supercross.
කුරුණෑගල සිටි ඇතුගල් පුරවරය
papare.com අපි අද ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ නූරෙලිය ප්‍රදේශයට.
ෆයිනල් ෂෝඩවුන් කැන්ඩි ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ක්ලබ්
පොළොන්නරුව ජාතික සංකීර්ණයේ සිට
live broadcast of the Dialog Clifford Cup semi-final between Army Sports Club and Havelock Sports Club here at the beautiful racecourse grounds, Colombo. Joining me in commentary, Dinuk Bhaskaran. Good evening, Dinuk.
Good evening, Yusran. Good evening to all our viewers on Dialog TV, ThePapare.com and my TV. It's a beautiful day in Colombo. I say beautiful day in Colombo, it's because the sun is not that burning today like it was on Tuesday. It was so hot, humid here, but today it looks very nice. Good conditions for running rugby. It's a solid day, not that much hot. Here is the game today. Havelock Sports Club taking on Army Sports Club at the semi-final 2. It's going to be a cracking encounter between these two teams. Army especially because they have come to this semi-final 2 beating CHNFC.
Yes, and that's the conditions for you today. The weather card says partly cloudy and 28 degrees right now. It will go down to 26 later with the wind blowing to the northeast direction 12 kilometers per hour. So that's going to play a vital part in this game. Both teams will look to hold on to possession rather than kick the ball, because we know Havis have some good heavy forwards, and so does Army Sports Club, Dinuk.
Yeah, sure. And it doesn't, I don't think the teams will be shy today to put the ball out wide, burn some space, because the conditions are good. It's not that hot. It's good for fast open rugby. Here is the Army team who beat CHNFC. Ashoka Jalal, they are the experienced campaigner for Army Sports Club. And this is a star-studded lineup, isn't it, for Army and as well as Havelock Sports Club. They are seasoned. They came so close to winning that league. Just 2 points separating the league winners, Candy Sports Club, and they will want to take this silverware home.
Definitely, Dinuk. That's it. From here, we'll bring you live action after this short commercial break. So stay tuned to ThePapare.com.
Sophisticated selection of Yardley, London.
Crescent Mini Keeves. Try it. Love it. The original Mini Keeves, only from Crescent.
Get with the global Pulsar mania now and upgrade to the new and improved Pulsar 200 NS from David Peary's Motor Company Private Limited.
sophisticated selection of Yardley, London. Sophisticated selection of Yardley, London.
Crunchy munchy.
Fiery Kochi.
Crescent Kochi Bites. Try it, love it. The original Kochi Bites only from Crescent.
Sophisticated selection of Yardley, London.
It's almost over. I ain't gonna let it pull me under.
Welcome back to Race Course. You're watching the second semi-final of the Dialog Clifford Cup 2019 between Havelock Sports Club and Army Sports Club here at the Race Course grounds. Joining me in commentary, Dinuk Bhaskaran will talk you through this game. Army Sports Club making their way to the semi-finals, beating CH and FC. Dinuk, that must be somewhat a great achievement for them.
Yeah, on one side it's an achievement, but this Army team beat Kandy in Kandy. As you can see, the crowd is slowly building up for Army Sports Club at Racecourse. We had big crowds for Air Force and Police on Tuesday, so Army will not come up any short today. It's going to be interesting how that goes. This is the Havelock's team. They need some confidence. They will have some confidence. There's Lakala Pereira, the coach, who is barking instructions before the game. And this is the Army team that beat Kandy, that beat CH. They're a very strong unit. When we present you the team cards, you will see how strong their backs are. There's the Nelum Koluna. This was the quarterfinal round results. CR and FC going down to Police, 28 points to 15. Kandy SC awarded a walkover for Air Force. And this is the game. 32 points to 22 is not a close win, Yusran. It's against CH and FC. It's a strong CH and FC. It was an unbeaten CH and FC team. And then Havelock's 48 points to 19 against Navy. That was a convincing win.
Yes, Police Sports Club beating CR. That game I watched, and Police were on top notch on that day. But 2 days ago, I think they were a bit overconfident, which led to their downfall. You take a look at how Havis made their way to this semi-final, beating Navy here at Racecourse. That's number 11. Chamara Dabere scoring the first try for Havelock Sports Club, and Riza Mubarak making no mistake with the kicks. They've been two vital players in this Havi's outfit, which led to their victory.
Yeah, true. And if you see who passed that ball to Chamara Dabere and who scored this try, this second try, Mithun Hapugoda and Dinu Kamarasinghe, there on screen are 12. Those are key players, key pillars in this Havelock's team, you would say. They are a quality outfit from 1 to 15, but this team has some game breakers. That Dinu Kamarasinghe at 12 is one, and then Mithun Hapugoda is another. So a lot to play for in this game. Both solid teams, Air Force and Havelock's convincingly beating Navy. Navy 36 points to nil at half time. That was a big score going into it. That would have led Air Force to relax, rather Havelock's to relax a bit, because they had such a big cushion. Dabere scoring his second. There was heavy downfall as well. On that day, across the park was Royal versus Wesley. Navy came back in the end, but it was a bit too late. Niroshan Fernando scoring that try for Havelocks. 48 points to 19, that's how that finished.
Yes, and we can take a look at how Army Sports Club made their way to the semi-final. They are led by the experienced campaign and their team. Same venue as well, race course. Army kicked things off, but CH were first to get on board, Dinuk. So Army had to make a late surge in that game, especially with the likes of Mohammad Rizvi and Sudaraka Dikumbura, key players in this Army outfit.
Yeah, they are. They're so good. Kasun Maduranga, Samira Bulat Singhala, Suru Madagedara, Rizvi, Mohammad Rizvi, Ashan Bandara, Sudaraka Dikumbura, like you said, all these class players. Those are just brilliant work from Army.
Yes, not forgetting Ashan Bandara as well. He's been that pivotal position fly half, and he's been distributing the ball, creating those opportunities for Army Sports Club. And on that day, it's definitely CH playing their top team. They have all 15 players of who played that league and got great experience, but a spirited Army Sports Club proved to be too strong for the CH team on the day.
Yeah, true. Experience like Ashoka Jayalal, those will count today as well. But look at that, just kicking it out in the end. Army Sports Club beating CH and FC. Air Force has already qualified for the final. It's down to these two teams now to get to or book a place in that final. This is Havelock's warming up.
Yes, and your predictions about this game, you know, what do you think should be Havelock Sports Club's approach to this game, their game plan? Should they use their backs as they use them in the league, or should they stick to their forwards and play it, keep the ball close in this game?
Coach Lakala Pereira reading the side. Yes, Yusran, I think they have their patterns right. We saw that in the league competition. Just play the same pattern, because they're very strong in their forwards, and once they give out, they have pace in the form of their back three: Riza Mubarak, Chamara Dabere, and Sandun Herat. So if they can keep that going, I think they will be. If they can get those continuity going, because their forwards are mobile, and if they can put a lot of pressure in that area, because Army forwards, that's where the match will be won or lost. But for me, it's going to be the Army backs versus the Havelocks forwards.
Yes, but at the same time, Havies have been troubled with some injuries, some key players ruling out of that team. As we take a look at the team cards for today, Havelock Sports Club, starting with Faiz Abdullah, Jayan Sabar and Zayan Sabar, the brothers compiling in that front row. Ganidul Akshan and Sharo Fernando, two experienced lads, will steer that scrum from the second row. Shaukat Lahir and Umesh Madushan will act as the flankers in this game, while Lasindu Karunathilaka complete that forward 8 of Havelock Sports Club.
Yeah, Mithun Hapugoda, Sandesh Javikram, 9 and 10. Very important today for Havelock Sports Club. Get the distribution right. Tikshana Dasanayak and Dinu Kamarasinghe, these guys are going to be threatening. This is where Army need to stop them on their tracks. Asita Gashan and Chamara Dabari will be the wings. Gashan coming in place of Sandun Herat, and then ever reliable Riza Mubarak at 15. Chanaka Bandara, young Christian Delail, Dilanka Silva, Shanal Dilaka. That's important experience and class coming in from the bench. Vimukti Rahul, who also can speed up the game. Niroshan Fernando, another experienced campaigner. Lochana Girihagama, carving the Keshan. Keshan carving the, there's a lot of pace there. And look, Yusran, such a strong bench. They know how important this is going to be in this key clash.
Yes, and on the other side we have Ashok Jailal, I think the most experienced campaigner, joining with Chamira Silva and Rasika Abenayaka to complete that front row. Nalaka Maduranga, Nalan Premaratna will be the second rows, while Prabhat Kumara and skipper Ubul Aberatna will compile in the flank position, and Danuka Vijay Thilaka complete that 8 and steer the scrums from the back.
Mohammad Rizvi, Ashan Bandara will be key, as I said before, against Mithun Hapugoda and Sandesh Javikram today. They're going to be up one-on-one battles that needs to be won, but in the meantime distribution has to be perfect. Kasun Maduranga and Samira Bulat Singhala, they will have their work cut out up against Tikshana and Dinu Kamarasinghe. Sudaraka Dikumbura, Madura Bandara, a lot of pace there. Isuru Madagedara at 15. It's a formidable Army lineup. Samira Suryarachi, Sampath Kumara, Tirusha Adhikaram, another experienced campaigner there. Danishka Pushpa Kumara, Dhammika Vevage, Manoj Bandara, again another experienced campaign. Tusita Senanayaka, and look at that, Gayan Salin coming off the bench. I'm telling you, this game is not going to stop until the last whistle is blown, because both these teams have experienced class bench, Yusran.
Yes, I was pretty surprised they're having Gayan Sal in the bench. He's been one of the most standout players for Army throughout the season. He has been a match winner in many occasions, but today the coach opting to play him off the bench. We're all set for the game to be kicked off here at Racecourse, waiting for both teams to line up, as we're just a minute short away from kickoff.
Racecourse Grounds has hosted many international games, a beautiful stadium. Takes a lot to fill this stadium. This is Havelock's walking out, led by Niroshan Fernando, of course will be coming off the bench today, and he walks out. And Army Sports Club at the back, led by Upula Beratna.
Experienced players in both sides, and but favourites definitely to win this game on paper, I think, would be Havelock Sports Club, considering their performance in the league. But you never know what will happen. The best team on the day will definitely come out as winners.
Yeah, that's what happened between CH and Army, isn't it? And Army will know there is only 160 minutes of rugby. If they get that right, they are going to win the Clifford Cups, and Havelock's too. It's just about another 160 minutes of rugby that they will get into that podium to on Sunday. So, but there is a lot of rugby to play for in between that time frame. Havelock Sports Club and Army at the center, all ready for kickoff. It's exciting times now for both these teams.
I'm looking forward to see how the two brothers play out in this game, as we have the match officials for today. Remy Julian and Dinka Piris and Aruna Shanta will assist him from the touchlines. Remy Julian, of course, officiated the quarterfinals as well. So he would be looking forward to a good game and a fast running rugby.
Yeah, for sure. It's all kickoff time now. Riza Mubarak will take in that chocolate and pink from left to right on your screen, and Army in their traditional blue and gold stripes. Here's kickoff and a reply by Army straight away.
Yes, and Mithun Hapugoda collects the ball, passes it out to Riza Mubarak, who spots some space at the back, puts in the chip kick. Madhura Bandara lets it bounce twice. Not the wise option, as Sudarak Dikumra sees the space, passes, puts the ball out wide to his winger, as the referee signals a forward pass. And straight away, Harris with a scrum.
Yeah, good start for Havelock Sports Club. Initially, I thought Army should have cleared the lines, but it was a forward pass.
No, it's okay. This one is okay.
Mithun Hapugoda just checking if the ball is okay.
Crouch. The first scrum of the game in favor of Havelock Sports Club, just a meter short of their 22. A position they'd like to play definitely. Mithun Hapugoda sends the ball to Sandesh Jayavikram, and now Dinu Kamar Singha. Not a good pass there to Riza Mubarak. However, Riza Mubarak brought down inside the 22. Havelock Sports Club still with possession. Shara Fernando running a good angle, but he knocks it forward. So now Army Sports Club have the opportunity to get out of jail and counter attack. Rizvi barking instructions to his forwards. Not a good pass once again, but nevertheless collected cleanly. But the referee doesn't let the advantage play, so it will be a scrum down in favor of Army.
Yeah, big scrum. Attacking scrum inside the half. Army Sports Club. Both teams not happy with the ball. Mithun Hapugoda just checked with referee Remy, and he said that's all right. This time clearly they're going to change it.
Coach. Fine.
So 2 scrums in 2 minutes in this game. Let's hope it doesn't become a stop-start affair. Danoka Vijay Tilaka doesn't go past the gain line, as Rizvi instructs his forwards. Ashoka Jayalal in there for support at the back of their truck. Looks like Madhura Bandara will clear this. Doesn't find touch. Gayashan in the corner sends it to the experienced Mithun Hapugoda, who tries to make a run for it, but he's brought down just before the 40 meters, as Umesh Madhushan carries the ball forward. Now Dinu Kamar Singh, a short pass to Chamara Dabere. Good defense by Army Sports Club. They're rushing in as one. Shaukat Lahir, they're trying to pump his legs forwards. Havelock Sports Club trying to breach this defense, as Riza Mubarak spots more space at the back. Isuru Matagera lets the ball bounce, collects it, and now he drops it. So another knock on, a cardinal error there. And Havi's playing advantage, but not anymore, as Umesh Madhushan drops it forward. But referee Julian lets play continue. But now it will be brought back, and he'll have a word with his assistant Dinu.
Yeah, that was interesting. There was 2 knock-ons there. So it should be a Havelock scrum. But talking of how the game has fared so far, correct? That's the correct call. How the game has progressed so far. Use run.
Okay. When I say stop, finish. Okay. Let's go.
Riza Mubarak knows exactly where this game has to be played. He saw a couple of faces, they were not moving forward. Put them inside their 22. Keep Army there. As long as they're going to keep them there, they're going to score points. It's going to come eventually. And that's knockout rugby. You get penalties, you get those 3 points. It doesn't matter how many points you win by, as long as you win by a point.
Exactly, and that's experience coming into play there as Karuna Tilaka flicks the ball now, and the referee has his hand up for an advantage coming their way. Looks like this will be the first try of the game. Lasindu Ishan Karuna Tilaka scoring from the back of the scrum as it drove forward. So 5 minutes into the game, Karuna Tilaka scores the first try.
Yeah, you saw the reason. Riza Mubarak didn't want to be fancy attacking from the 50-meter, put the kick behind, Army knocked the ball, and from there on it was a scrum and a good number 8 break by Karuna Tilaka. And here's the replay once again. Look at that, a strong lad. Lasindu Karuna Tilaka. Referee had the arm out for advantage there. There you go. But still, Rizvi was right on him. But look at that, 1, 2, 3. And just extending himself to score that try. Good body position, good strength shown there by the Havelock number 8.
Yes, that's textbook rugby there. He carried the ball from the back and made sure he stayed on his feet until he got over the line as Riza Mubarak adds the extra. So 7 points up, Havelock Sports Club with just 6 minutes on the clock. Riza Mubarak there making no mistake, and straight away pressure on Army.
Yeah, true. They have not still come to the Havelock's half. This is what Air Force did yesterday to police. Didn't let them play. And now Army need to secure position in this half and try to score some points.
Ashan Bandara will kick the restart as Shara Fernando makes the fumble of it. So another scrum down Dinuk. But this time Army will fancy their chances. They're in their opposition half.
Sweaty palms, Yusran. Not sure exactly why it is, but the conditions look good. Humidity factor. It's not easy, isn't it? Greasy ball, greasy hands.
And I bet Army Sports Club will make a run for it. Samira Bulat Singhal, a great ball carrier. It's not shy to crash as the first receiver, but a fumble at the back of the scrum. But nevertheless, Rizvi recollects it, and now Bulat Singhal goes and crashes straight away. Ashan Bandara to Udar. And now looks like Havelock Sports Club has stolen possession. And neatly done there by Shara Fernando. Shaukat Lahir went down straight away, collected the ball. And Army Sports Club ball carrier Madhura Bandara not releasing the ball. So great work there by Shaukat Lahir.
Yeah, good body position. Got the Army player isolated. Riza Mubarak opting to kick that with the wind. That's experience for you. Look at this. Right on top of the ball. Army clearance just to play.
So the first line out of the game in favor of Havelock Sports Club. Zayan Sabar with the throw-in duties, takes it cleanly, Shara Fernando. And Chamar Dabare goes straight into contact. Big hit there on Fernando. Shaukat carries the ball forward. Goes past the gain line, but referee calls back for a previous infringement.
Yeah, a bit too eager there. Got the turnover right. Again, the ball. That's a beautiful kick. Super kick. by Bandara going into touch. Almost getting the Army team just outside the 22.
And straight away, Ashok Jailal with the throwing duties. So both teams taking turns. Havis wins a scrum, Army gets a scrum, Havis gets a throw in, and now Army get it. Rizvi to Ashan Bandar, Bullet Sinhala crashing through, beats one, gets caught on the other. Karuna Tilaka, reliable tackler. Now goes straight into contact. Shamira Silva, Ashan Bandara. Isuru Madagedera has been bundled into touch. In fact, that was Sudaraka Dikkumbura.
Yeah, good tackle there by Asita Gaishan. And that was a good drift defense by Havelocks as well. Pushed up and kept on going towards the side. But attacking threats, you saw how Army is there. They're playing the structures right. Vaipagun Ratna's team always play the structures right. Good running deep, coming in from the deep. The forwards hitting hard at the Havelocks line, then trying to give it out. 2 hits out was that call off that line out. But unfortunately just ran out of space there, Army Sports Club.
Yes, it's quite evident that Army is trying to suck in that Havis defense and open space for their wingers on the outside. But reading the game quite well, Havelock Sports Club, they know how to defend, they know how to stick to their one-line drift defense, and eventually stopping that try-scoring opportunity for Army.
Player down injured for Havelock's Army Sports Club rather. It's Nalaka Rasika Abenayaka. Doesn't look good, limping still. Oh, he'll be taken out.
So early substitutions for Army Sports Club, and looks like Vinod makes his way in, or rather Tirusha Adhikaram, and cleanly won there by Shara Fernando and Zayan Sabar. Shaukat Lahir once again making a run for it. Great break by Lahir. He tries to offload but gives away possession, and now Army on the attack. But referee calls back play for the initial knock forward. As you can see once again, Madagedera there knocking that forward. Great opportunity to counter attack, but gone begging there. Players need to hold on to position rather than cheaply give it away. Rizvi with the put in. Danuka Vijayatilaka once again to Rizvi. Now to Bulat Sinhala and the Kumbura. That's great work there by Madhura Bandara. As Rizvi once again marshals his forwards. Ashan Bandara sends it to Bulat Sinhala, who crashes straight through. Takes 3 men to bring him down. Space out wide for Army Sports Club. This is promising attacking moves, but another knock forward by Havelock Sports Club. So both teams early infringements, not letting them unleash their real potential, Dinuk.
Yeah, exactly. And Army playing it hard and fast at the moment. Good first phase ball going out for the wing. But not enough space there. Equally well defended by Havelock Sports Club. Getting the turnover right, but knocking the ball in the end. 12 points on the clock. It's exciting so far, isn't it? Sharu Fernando kept on rolling. Like you need to flatten the ground there. Here's Bandara, show and go. Right on top of that ball was Mithun Hapugoda. Got it, but knocked it forward.
And once again, straight away, Army Sports Club with ball. Ashok Jaila, the experienced campaigner, carrying it forward. Goes past the gain line as Rizvi looking for his options. trying to counter that truck, Havelock Sports Club, and now the skipper Bula Beratna. Great ball presentation. Kumara. And another penalty coming Army Sports Club way, and straight away Rizvi points at the post. Wise decision.
Yeah, Lasin Dushan on that occasion used run, a bit too lazy to roll away, but it was a bit too tough for him. As soon as he completed the tackle, fell on the other side, tried to roll, but Army was on the clear. Look at that. Made the tackle. There is Ishan, made the tackle. Fell on the wrong side, but there was already two Army players on top of him. A bit too hard to roll away. Not giving an opportunity to roll away. Referee straight away going for a penalty.
Yes, and Isru Madagedera will take the kicking duties. He's replacing an experienced campaigner, Gayan Salinda, who has been the go-to man for Army throughout the past few years. As the kick sails through the upright, so Madagedera drawing first blood for Army Sports Club, and brings down the deficit to just 4 points, Dinuk.
Yes, exactly. Good pressure put in there by Army in the opposition half, but the Havelock defense didn't crack open, isn't it? Like the Army one did, to give a try away for Havelocks. Here's Riza Mubarak.
Collected cleanly by Danako Vijay Tilaka. Dabre has to move. Rizvi to Ashoka Jailal, straight into Shaukat Lahir. Rizvi looking for options, sends it to Madagedera, puts a big boot to it, but doesn't find touch. Dikkumbrach coming, chasing it, and looks like a penalty coming once again Army's way, and looks like obstruction, deliberate obstruction there. So position cheaply given away by Havelock Sports Club once again. Take another look at that.
Yeah, let's see. Mithun Hapagoda comes in firing in. I think it was before that play. He was blocking Gayan Salinda from coming. Here's an error, big error. Riza Mubarak calls mark.
Yes, and that penalty was coming because Chamara Dabre was initially blocking Sudarak Dikkumbura, but nevertheless Riza Mubarak puts Havies out of trouble, or rather potential trouble, and Ashoka Jailal now with a throw in, still inside the opposition half, Dinuk, and that's what matters, playing in the opposition half. Army Sports Club. Cleanly done there. Rizvi to Bulat Singh, he crashes through, still pumping his legs. Great ball carrier. Madagedera pop ball to Prabhat, and now possession lost as Mithun Hapagoda spots the space and puts the kick. Chases coming, he collects it himself. Great athleticism shown there by Hapagoda. Theekshana Dasanak acting as the scrum half, and now Dinu Kamar Singh puts Riza Mubarak in the corner. Dinu Kamar Singh to Theekshana Dasanaka. He runs laterally and goes straight into contact in the similar position where they were earlier. Shaukat Lahir comes straight away. Zayan Saba tries to evade the tackler, but doesn't manage to stay on his feet. Possession still with Havies, and now the try scorer Lasin Dushan breaks away from one. Chamar Dabre closing in, and that'll be the second try for Havelock Sports Club. Running under the post, Dabre touches down just beside the uprights, and the second try coming in for Havelock Sports Club.
Yeah, lovely touches, isn't it, on that occasion. It was Mithun Hapagoda who started off with that chip collected by himself, gave it out wide to Sandesh. It was 2-on-1. Lovely draw and pass by Dinu Kamarasinghe to Reza Mubarak, who cut back in. From there on, Shaukat Lahir had a hit. And then the couple of forwards, Zayan Sabah had a hit. It came out once again to Lasindu. Look at that. 1, takes 2, gets another man 3 and goes out to Chamara Dabare to score that try.
That's another 2 points added by Reza Mubarak. So 14 points to 3 now. Havelock Sports Club, 2 tries on the clock for them. That was great bit of play there. They showed what their backs and forwards are really capable of. Especially Mithun Hapugoda, what a player he has turned out to be. Making a comeback this year. And definitely proven his worth in this pink jersey. Ashan Bandar, a high-hanging kick. Jayan Sabar punches it back, and now once again Hapugoda spots the space, puts in the chip, collects it himself, carries the ball forward into the center line now. Shah Fernando from that back of the ruck.
16.
Looks like
16.
Ashoka Jayalal, they're trying to be
Okay. No,
too sneaky.
2 penalty kicks in. Sure? Just in there. Okay? Last time for you. For you, it's last time.
Last warning, 1 obstruction, 1 entering from the side, says the referee. It's last warning for Zayan Sabah. Good opportunity for Army. A lovely kick once again. This guy is getting some meters, isn't it? Will be a water break because it's 20 minutes. Look at that. Let's see if, how Sabah comes in to give away the penalty. There you go. That was clear. Had he made a head contact off his shoulder, it would have gone into even a yellow. As a plead by the Army player, so he went. So at the 20 minute, that's the first quarter, 14 points to 3. Havelock's leading.
Yes, so far, everything to play for both these teams, and at the moment Havelock's on top quite deservedly. And make sure you catch the 45th one-day encounter between St. Joseph's College and St. Peter's College on the 23rd of March at SSC. You can catch the live action on My TV, Dialog TV, and ThePapare.com. March Madness was upon us, and now entering its latter stage, Dinuk.
Yeah. Had some cracking games, isn't it? Royal St. Thomas's went down to the wire. Trinity Anthony's caused upset. And Richmond beating Mahinda.
As Mohammad Rizvi now, a good break by him, spotted that yawning gap, straight away struck it, and now Army Sports Club definitely attacking as Dhanuka tries to sneak through. Ashoka Jayalal with a brilliant pop pass there. Chamira Silva putting a hand as well, and a cardinal error there by the veteran Ashoka Jayalal. Should have held on to that. They were in an ideal position to score. They did all the hard work, came into the opposition's half, but just not getting away with points.
Yeah, that has been the case so far for Army. Have come, found gaps on and off, but the finish is the problem they've had so far.
Hapugoda as Karuna Athileka switches directions and opting to run the ball from here, from their own 22. Havelock Sports Club, they win a penalty, and looks like Upul Aberatna doesn't stay on his feet. Goes straight over, killing the ball.
Reza Mubarak. That ball out. Let's see that replay once again. Dasanayaka going into contact. I think he was trying to turn over that ball, lost his balance and hit one knee on the ground. You have to be up both feet to turn over.
Slightly crooked, but gets away with it, Zayan Sabar. And now Havelock Sports Club forming that driving maul. Still in form, moving forward, making those important transitions, and they have an advantage coming their way as well. So everything going Havelock's way. Mithun Hapugoda with the box kick from the back of the scrum. Madagera tries to collect it, but the Havelock player gets in there earlier. So in the opposition half now, Havelock Sports Club attacking. Great rush defense there by Bulat Sinhala. Dayan Sabar carrying the ball forward. Mithun Hapugoda feeds the ball to Mesh Madhushan. Support arrived late, but still managed to hold on to position. Now the try scorer Dabare, tackled by two defenders. Sandesh Jarikuma acting as the scrum half. Shara Fernando to Hapugoda. He sends a wayward pass there to Karuna Athileka, running laterally. Very hard to stop this man. Combination of two defenders. And slowly rebuilding themselves. Havelock Sports Club. Abdullah Fai still on his feet. Setting things up slowly. Mithun Hapugoda to Theekshana Dasanayaka, and now Shaukat Light. He had some great runs. Big tackle on him. A little bit of aji-baji. And looks like the ball has been turned over by Army. A great counter rock there. Big hit. But a wayward pass. And Dinu Kamarasinghe makes a fumble of it. He had the opportunity to collect it and go straight through, but a scrappy passage of play, Dinuk.
Yeah, but brutal big hits on these players. There'll be few bodies down after that. Sharo Fernando down. And Abdullah Fai is also slowly getting up onto his feet. Army contesting physically. It's going to be an arm wrestle out here. They're not going to let rucks go away. Look at this. Straight into the ruck, trying to offload. Oh, that's a tip tackle. That's interesting. Assistant referee Dinka Piris. Looks like he's in a library. Very quiet.
Very lucky to get away with that. Madhura Bandara. In fact, it was Madhu Sangha Chandrasekhara. As Havies now win a free kick. Early engagement. So another opportunity for Havelock Sports Club, Dinuk.
Yes, center scrum, good opportunity. Nicely split 3 on 2, and Reza Mubarak at the back. He has an opportunity now coming to Dinuk Amarasinghe. A lovely wrap around. This is overlap. Here is Reza Mubarak to Gayan. Going into contact, stepping off, shows some footwork. Look at that.
Fancy footwork there by Asita Gayashan, and now Hafiz have an advantage coming their way, but they won't need it because Riza Mubarak goes over. What a try there. Started off by Asita Gashan with some fancy footwork, and Riza Mubarak finishing it off.
Superb set play move, isn't it? Went straight into Dinu Kamar Singh. Everybody was expecting him to run around. He turned back, gave into a nice supporting line by Mithun Hapugoda. Ran around, there was two players on the outside. Nice draw and pass out wide to Riza Mubarak. He went straight in. Look at this. Right around, good wraparound move. There was two decoy runners, 2-on-1. Nice catch and pass there by Riza Mubarak. Look at Gaishan. 1, 2, 3. Bit of Candian dancing there. 4. Goes into contact now. Quick recycle ball. That was the trick there. And a good catch and pass by Dasanayak and Riza Mubarak. A right foot step. Bang. He goes under the post. Havelock Sports Club are coming back and hitting them hard. Army have squandered opportunities. Havelocks are taking opportunities. That's the difference so far.
I agree, and that final execution's all coming in favor of Hafiz. They've been doing the hard work, and one thing that they've made sure is that once they enter opposition territory, they go back with points, and that's what Army has lacked, as he adds the extra 2 points, and 21 points now Hafiz with just over 15 minutes to go on our clock in the first half. So a lot of work to do for Pula Beratna and his troops. We can take another look at that conversion.
One of those simplest kicking techniques, isn't it, Riza Mubarak? Very nice to watch, soothing to watch. Couple of steps back and doesn't even seem the contact point. Superb restart on the 10-meter mark. Here's Army going into contact now.
Danoku Vijaytilaka carrying it forward. Support arrives, but a little bit late. And looks like Hafiz have won that penalty. So great work there by Umesh Madhushan. Right on top of it. Didn't allow the oncoming supporters to clear him off. Stayed on his feet and made sure he won his team a penalty. Doesn't get much distance with that kick, and we take another look at that. Umesh Madhushan staying on his feet, collecting the ball cleanly. Danuka was holding on. Karuna Tilaka straight through the middle, goes over the gain line, and now Sandesh to Dinu Kamar Singh puts on the big fend. And the offload to Chamara Davare, flirting with the touchline, cuts back inside, still on his feet, needs support, gets back up. Support arrives, but the ball is open. Referee says, no, you can't. Mithun Hapugoda comes to the rescue, spots the space, puts in the chip kick, and Shaukat Lahir being pushed back there by the defense, and looks like Army will turn this over. Definitely they do.
Fantastic bit of work there by Army, but before that it was Havelocks. You saw how threatening Dinu Kamar Singh gets to the players and still manages to offload that ball. But even though going behind in defense, as soon as they spotted that loose ball, Army came in numbers and turned the ball over. This is why Army is so good. They'll never give up till the end. It's just about 8 minutes on our clock to go into half time. It's 18 points difference between these two. Here's that replay once again. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. Look at the numbers coming in. That's the fourth one. Turnover ball. And Havelocks were 2 under pressure, was playing it off the feet. Hands in the ruck.
Justin Jayalal makes no mistake with the line out. Rizvi to Ashan Bandara, and now Danuka once again hitting straight through. Yet to go past the gain line. They have to play more in the opposition half. Ashan Bandar. Now Isrumategra puts in the big step, but gets caught into heavy traffic. Support arrives, but looks like it's another turnover. Neatly done there by Amar Singh. He's on there in the attack. Now in defense as well, and now Asita Gaishan has the pace, Great offload there to Shaukat Lahir. He twists and turns. And suddenly, Havelock's playing the opposition half inside the 22. Not the greatest of options for me, I think, as Madagel jots the ball down in his own try line.
Yeah, true. Mithun Hapagoda just apologizing to his team players. He should so, because that was a terrible option to go into. So much momentum coming into that 22. Front football, everybody hitting at pace, and you put a chip kick in front. And giving away a 22-meter restart. They have to start all over again now, Havelock Sports Club. Army. Changing directions, going deep to Mithun Hapagoda once again, this time giving it to Karuna Tilaka. And now Reza Mubarak spins this kick inside the 22. Now he comes outside the 22, so this cannot go out in the full. At the back is Mubarak. Karuna Tilaka. Stepping off one, stepping off two, bounces off another and sets up.
Setting things up slowly but surely, Havelock Sports Club. Shaukat Lahir doesn't manage to go any further. Umesh Madhushan. Soft hands there, but still manages to evade 3-4 tacklers. Goes past the center line, puts in the offload to Tushar Fernando. He twists and turns, needs some support. Hapagoda, quick ball to Chamaga Bandara. Hapagoda once again, quick, fancy footwork there. He goes through, and inside comes Chamara Dabere, who will go over to score his second try. Brilliant, brilliant work there by Hapagoda. He spot the space and put Chamara Dabere right on the spot.
He wanted Ganindu Lakshan to come and get that try, but an Army player came too fast. Look at this replay once again. Look at Sharu Fernando's work. Takes one, not held, goes into ground, places it beautifully. Good recycle quickly. And now Hapagoda comes back once again. Breaks through one player. A lovely offload. Good support line by Chamara Dabare. Cutting back in because he doesn't have space on the outside. Now he was calling to Ganindu Lakshan to get that try. Was a bit too late then. The Army defender came up firing.
Piece of cake here for Reza Mubarak. No mistake this time. So 100% success rate for this man. Kicked all, converted all 4 tries. 28 points up. Havelock Sports Club. And slowly but surely they're taking control, Dinuk.
Yeah, true. It's so nice to see the way they're playing, Yusran. Very nice, silky hands, good patterns, forwards, backs all combining together. An acceleration suddenly in the middle, then the offload comes into play, quick recycling happens, clean outs are done nicely. So they fall into a rhythm. And if you fall into such rhythm like this, it's very hard to stop Yusran. And especially a team like Havelock's, and you know the class that's going to come off the bench also. It's going to be a bit too hard to come from Army. Substitution coming in. Kumara Prabhat has been asked to come out.
Yes, and adding on to what you said, Havelocks, they're not showing any signs of any pressure coming into their way. Even though Army play in their own half, Havelock Sports Club stay calm and stay composed and make sure they get into the other half. And this is pressure talking. Ashan Bandara kicks it out on the full, so center scrum for Havies.
Yeah, first time he got it right on the 10-meter mark, but this time it was a bit too overcooked. They're going into touchline. Another opportunity once again. Let's see how the backs split this time. The newcomer Singh falls on to left, and he's been asked to go out to the right. It's the same way that they set up before and scored that try. It can be another wrap around by Mithun Hapagoda. Let's see how this goes.
Yes, Dialog also has Riza Mubarak on the inside, but I'm betting my cash on the wraparound as well. But winning a penalty and playing it quick here. Sandesh to Chamara Dabare. Fends off one, fends off two. 3. Goes straight into Jailal, who pushes him back. But nevertheless, still possession with Havelock Sports Club. Zayan Sabar. Hammered down there by Bulat Sinhala. Shaukat Lahir pushed back by a combined tackle. Dhanuka has to roll away as Dayan Sabar tries to barge forward. And now Tikshana Dasanaka steps in and a backhand pass to Mithun Hapagoda. Nicely done there. Sandesh acting as the scrum half sends it to Mesh Madhushan. Abdullah Faiz taking that big hit. Another Army conceding another penalty, not rolling away, says the referee. That's number 8, Dhanuka Vijay Tilaka, the culprit in that occasion. So I wouldn't be surprised if Havis go for touch rather than the 3 points.
Interesting call. If they want to run down the clock, go into half time with a 31-3, another 30 point during the half time. The first half, to the quarter-final, semi-final both, Havelocks have managed to put on 30 points in the first half. That's because of the continuity. And each player knows his role used on. It's a well-coached outfit. Earlier by Sanat Martis, now by Lakala Pereira. It's a superb outfit, this Havelocks team. And they're coming out favorites here as well. Army just couldn't keep up to the pace of Havelocks Sports Club. Here is Riza Mubarak. Kicks is good in between the post, it goes. So there's still time on the clock to go in the half.
.31 points up, Havelock Sports Club. Courtesy of Riza Mubarak's 3-pointer here. Just minutes away from halftime, and so sure scoring a try is on top of that Army Sports Club list. They wouldn't want to go into the second half without going over the try line, as Umesh Madhushan makes no mistake with that collection. Looks like Army Sports Club putting some real pressure in the rucks. Great counter rucking there, but managing to hold on to the ball. Havelock Sports Club, and now Mithun Hapagoda puts down the gear. He spots the space. Nice goose step, and he cuts back outside. This is brilliant rugby by him. Dayan Sabar coming in support. Hapagoda once again sends it to Karuna Tilaka, and Zayan Sabar makes a fumble out of it. Great work there gone begging Dinuk.
Yeah, Mithun Hapagoda will be frustrated with that work. It was fantastic, isn't it? Lovely bit of skill shown there. Went out, went inside, went out, but equally well defended by Army. 31 points to 3, half time. Havelocks leading in the semi-final 2 of the Dialog Clifford Cup 2019. Wanted to finish off with a stunner, but just couldn't do that. 31 points to 3, Havelock Sports Club leading against Army at half time.
Yes, and talk about that final run there as we take a look at the highlights of the first half. The first try coming in by Karuna Tilaka off a scrum that he brilliantly steered. Made sure he collected the ball right when it was under his feet and dragged 3 players over the white wash to score the first try. 3 minutes into the clock. Riza Mubarak made no mistake. 100% accuracy for him in this game so far. This was the only points managed to score. Madagidara with a 3-pointer. Hapagoda played a vital role in this first half. He has been the architect for Havelock Sports Club as Chamara Dabare scoring his first try, bursting through in the touch lines and going just beside the post to touchdown. This was that wraparound where everybody was expecting Dinuk to go and crash through, but he surprised everybody with a wraparound loop pass to Mithun Hapagoda and Asita Gaishan with some great footwork. Quick ball by Hapagoda saw Riza Mubarak go straight and beside in the corner, and he added the extras to his own try.
Yeah, true. And then this was another one by Chamara Dabre. Came out quickly. Mubarak once again in action. Reza Mubarak, he has been everywhere today. And then Hapagoda, look at that run. A good inside pass, a good running line by Chamara Dabre. He goes under the post.
This was a three-pointer that took them over the 30-point mark in this first half. 2 games a row from the quarterfinals and now in the semi-finals. We'll catch you on the other side with live action in the final half of this second semi-final between Army Sports Club and Havelock Sports Club. So stay tuned to ThePapare.com.
It's almost over.
Crescent Mini Keeves. Try it. Love it. The original Mini Keeves, only from Crescent.
Unlimited calls, unlimited data තියෙනවා කියන්නේ. ඕනම ගේමක් ගහන්න පුළුවන්. මාස් ඒක ආන්සර් කරන්නම ඕනි කෝල් එක. සර්, මෙහෙම මාස්ටර් ප්ලෑන් එකක් ඇවිල්ලත් නැහැ. ආයේ එන්නෙත් නැහැ. ඉක්මනට මොබිටෙල් මාස්ටර් පැකේජ් එක දාගන්න. ඒකේ calls data දෙකම unlimited. මොබිටෙල් මාස්ටර් unlimited පැකේජ් එකේ unlimited calls, unlimited data. මේක ගන්නම ඕනි පැකේජ් එකක්.
Sophisticated selection of Yardley, London.
Crunchy munchy.
Fiery Kochi.
Crescent Kochi Bites. Try it. Love it. The original Kochi Bites, only from Crescent.
Unlimited calls, unlimited data තියෙනවා කියන්නේ. ඕනම ගේමක් ගහන්න පුළුවන්. මාස් ඒක ආන්සර් කරන්නම ඕනි කෝල් එක. සර්, මෙහෙම මාස්ටර් ප්ලෑන් එකක් ඇවිල්ලත් නැහැ. ආයේ එන්නෙත් නැහැ. ඉක්මනට මොබිටෙල් මාස්ටර් පැකේජ් එක දාගන්න. ඒකේ calls data දෙකම unlimited.
Unlimited calls, unlimited data, only with Mobitel Master Unlimited Package.
මේක ගන්නම ඕනි පැකේජ් එකක්.
sophisticated selection of Yardley London.
Welcome back to live action in the second half of this semi-final between Havelock Sports Club and Army Sports Club. Have is, of course, running right in that first half, scoring 31 points. Army just managing to get 3 points, not able to go over the try line. They'll need to have an early comeback in this game if they want to keep their hopes of making it to the final alive, as Ashan Bandara sends the ball to Danak Vijay Tilaka, who crashes through, takes 3 men to bring him down. Straight away they win a penalty. And they'll go for touch for sure.
Good start for Army in the second half. That was a quick turnaround. Before we bite a couple of pineapples. Stays in the air and goes out to the 22-meter mark. Here's an opportunity for Army Inshaf to make an early statement and keep Havelocks on the check in the second half. Unless otherwise it's going to be a runaway for Havelocks.
No, it's okay.
Nicely done there by Army. Straight away. Rasika. In fact, Chamira Silva carrying the ball forward. Fresh legs in the park as well for Army Sports Club. Danuka once again with another carry. Ashoka Jayalal wasn't carrying the ball much in the first half, but coming back to the second half, he's been instrumental. He's been carrying the ball almost in 3 phases, and now the skipper Bula Viratna, he has so much power in him, but doesn't manage to go. Army needs quick ball, but it's almost intercepted by Hapagoda. What a player he's turning out to be, showing off all his skills, 7 skills especially. Was an expert in that format.
Yes, exactly. Look at that. Okay. It's a fine line between an interception and a... Yes, he went for the second time. That's why it was an interception. He tried clearly for an interception there, but Army wanted quick ball out. That was a good decision made by Hapagoda. He had to go. If not, it would have been a try on the other side.
No. Oh, most of it.
This is where Army can make a statement, isn't it?
Coach.
First scrum in the second half.
Set.
In a great position for Army to score their first try, and now Danuka collects it. Doesn't manage to get enough yardage on that, as the skipper Bula Beratna now trying to present the ball cleanly. Not a good pass there, bounces off before Chamira Silva. Trying to settle things now. Ashoka Jayalal goes straight into contact. That's Pushpa Kumara, the replacement. There's a vital bit of faces here by Army. They need to suck in that Heavy's defense and open up space on the out wide. Oh, just barged straight through, and now they have an advantage coming their way. Doesn't play the advantage, so they'll come back for the penalty taken quickly by Dhanuka. Inches short now. Great defense by Havelocks. Ashoka Jailal doesn't go over the whitewash, and now Ashan Bandar in the corner, he goes over. So first try coming for Army in the second half by Ashan Bandara. Foxes the Karuna Tilak and slices straight through that gap. It's great work there by Bandara, but they'll need plenty more of that coming their way, Army. They'll have to make a comeback. As we take another look at it, Shoka Jailal goes straight into contact.
Yeah, good work there. Rizvi going flat straight to Bandara, and was a bit too hard to defend there for Keshan Kavinda, who has come in place as the replacement right wing. For Asita Gaishan. Surumadagedara has the direction, has the distance rather, just off the left post it goes. Good try, but Army needs to take every point that on offer. This is the big battalion of the soldiers present here at the race course in support for them.
Riza Mubarak. Deep restart. Straight away into the hands of Dhanuka Vijay Tilaka. Still on his feet. Great run there by him. Rizvi with the box kick. Madhur Bandara collects it, and this looks promising. He has space, he needs the support. Karuna Tilaka brings him down. Momentum with the Army now. Playing it quickly, Rizvi. Sends it to Bulat Singhala. He should have passed. Cardinal error there by Bulat Singhala, but Rizvi now sends it to the number 12, Kasun Madhuranga, and that'll be a try. Nicely done there, so two back-to-back tries, Dinuk. Sensing a comeback here by Army.
Yeah, puts the confidence level down on the Havelock's players. And also you can see there's a player down, that's Keshan Kavinda. Both those tries have been gone through his channel, but this one of course was started way before. This is where it started. Look at that. Mithun Hapu got a bit too casual this time. Looking for support, looking for support. There was no one running besides him. Yes, they were, but they were very slow and lethargic. Quick ball out, that was the key. And from here on, he could have gone easily through the hands to the try of Kasun Madhuranga. He got his second opportunity this time, but no one is going to stop him. Look at that. Keshan Kavinda hangs on him. He's too strong, the number 12 for Army. The soldiers are back. They're going to put a lot of pressure on Havelocks.
So we're definitely sensing a comeback here. But a crucial kick for Madagedara. Has to get this right. Crucial points. Need every bit of it. One more score and Army definitely will be on it, and that's clean strike, goes straight through the uprights. So 7 points up, 15 points to 31.
Not the best technique you'll find, but goes in between the posts. That's all you need at the moment for Army. Mubarak this time putting deep inside the 22, just on that mark. Now Army with confidence trying to run there from the 22. Here's Jayalal, who has done so much work for Army over the years and today as well. Still going into contact. Just going past the gain line here, Army. Now spinning it out wide to the try scorer, Madhuranga. He just slipped. I hope that is not bad off his knee. He got stuck on the turf there and just couldn't move. I hope he's okay, but doesn't look like the ball goes into touch.
And a big hit on Reza Mubarak in the near corner. Mubarak is down. Twisted a bit in the collision. But
Yeah.
Qasim Madhuranga, the try scorer, is still down. So we take another look at that. Stuck his foot. Heavy blow on his knees. And Rizvi with that box kick. This is where Reza Mubarak collided, and then Sudala Kadikumbura looks like Gayan Salinder is making his way in as Suru Madagedra is being replaced, and Qasim Madhuranga is being taken off. Looks like his knee is quite serious, limping off the ground. Nevertheless, Army still have possession. They had momentum with him. And now with Gayan Salinder in as well, they have all the means to make a great comeback here in this second semi-final, the Dialog Clifford Cup. This play resumes now. Cleanly taken there from the line out and straight away from the driving maul. Moving laterally, but not anymore. Danuk Vijay Tilaka carrying it forward. Great run by him. Quick ball needed. Ashoka Jayalal, great running angle, but drops the ball down. Recovers by Rizvi, and Salinder straight away making an impact. Slices through the defense line, goes over the gain line. Now Ashan Bandara, that's clear obstruction there. Should have known better, Ashan Bandara. Position cheaply given away, Dinuk.
Yeah, true. A bit unfortunate there for Army on the occasion. But Ashoka Jayalal, what a player he has been over the years for Army. And if you see him, he was right on that rolling ball, going forward, telling his team not to panic, not to panic. Then he was taken away. As soon as he was taken away out of that maul, he knew he's going to take the next hit on the breakdown, and always hitting on pace, Ashoka Jayalal. But if he can move into gaps with that pace, it's going to be hard to stop him.
Shaukat Lahir now makes the transition to Zayan Sabar from the back of that driving maul. Meter short of the 22. Still going forward. Brought down now. Have an advantage coming their way. Ganindu Lakshan there.
Yeah.
Caught in traffic
Yeah.
as Mithun Hapugoda tries to take it quickly.
So, first collapsing the ball, and second off feet.
Off the feet.
Here, collapse.
First it was a collapse at the mall and then was going off the feet. So the two penalties. Riza Mubarak can choose either one, and he can choose one on the left or just close to the touch line. Three points, just want to make the scoreboard ticking. Havelock. Is Riza. That's a good shot. Again, in between the posts, it goes for another 3-pointer for Riza Mubarak.
All important points. Zashan Bandar restarts the game. Cleanly taken there by Ganindu Lakshan. Great technique combining with Abdullah Faiz. Now Hapugoda sends the ball to Mesh Madhushan. Great rush defense there by Army. Looking for the clearance.
Back.
Not a good kick there by Mithun Hapugoda, but he knew he had the advantage coming. Looks like it's over, and now Ashoka Jailal will try to recover and win possession for his team as Mohammad Rizvi feeds the ball to Nalaka Madhuranga, marshalling his forwards. Danuka Vijaytilaka straight into contact, being pushed back there by the Havelock defenders. And that looked like a knock forward by the Havies player.
Sure.
So scrum down in favor of Army Sports Club now. Lucky to get away with that. Sandesh Javik, if I'm not mistaken. Take another look at that. Yes, that's Shahro Fernando. Lucky escape for him.
No chance that's going to be a knock forward. Intentionally wanted to get that ball off the hand.
Yeah. Number 5.
24th one-day encounter. Sanans taking on Malyadeva, coming to you live from the Velagadara Stadium in Kurunagala on the 24th of March. Coming towards the end of the season now, the cricket season. Straight away, Shahru Fernando taken out.
Coach. Bind. Set.
Rizvi with the put in. Danuka to Rizvi, and now Bulat Singhal goes straight into contact. Bounces off Karuna Tilaka. Ashoka Jailal with another carry. Presenting the ball cleanly to his team. And an illegitimate try to steal that ball, and Mohammad Rizvi takes it quickly and wins his team another penalty for not 10 meters. So quick ball is needed. It's Danuka now. Jailal carries the ball yet again. Nalaka being pushed back there by the Havelock tackler. That's Abhinayaka going straight into contact. Another penalty coming towards their way. Rizvi takes it quickly once again. Jailal, big hit on Zayan Saba. Rizvi to Silva.
Back. Back.
Army trying to up the pace in this game. Gayan Salinder. Now Ashan Bandar, he tries to sneak through, just gets dragged by his jersey, and now play continues. Mithun Hapugoda has no one in front of him. Madhura Bandara trying to cover tackle, but he steps back inside. Hapugoda, Riza Mubarak to Amara Singh, and this will be an end-to-end try ended by Dinuk Amara Singh.
Yeah, what a comeback. There are about 12 players in Army still wandering in the Havelock's half, not knowing what happened there off that ruck. That was a loose ruck. Ball popping off, and Mithun Hapugoda, as he was being a superb sevens player, spotted that, snapped up the ball. Look at this. This ball popped off the ruck. In fact, it was Chanal Dilaka who came back. Sandu Dilanka Pereira. From there on, it was Mithun Hapugoda. Look at that step and that basketball type pass off to Riza Mubarak, who had come all the way supporting him, and also Dinuk Amarasinghe. End-to-end try, coast to coast, 100-meter sprint with 3 touches on the board, and under the post they go. Army will lose a lot of confidence out of that use run.
Definitely. They were having great momentum their way, great position, and they were in that ideal position to score a third try in the second half. But unfortunate movements in that ruck caused a lot of problems, as Ashan Bandara now with the restart. Gandulakshan once again collects it cleanly. Vimukti Rahula makes his way as Hapugoda has been replaced. Sandesh Jaivikrama puts ball to boot. Good kick straight away into the hands of Gayan Salin. The great tackle there by Tikshana Dasanayaka, and this is Sandesh Jaivikrama intercepting. This will be another try coming towards Havelock's way by Sandesh Jaivikrama. Gayan Salinder, they are making that cardinal error of popping the ball out. Risky stuff there, and that one miss was all it took.
Yeah, just when Army looked like they were getting back into the game with couple of tries, Havelock come back. Look at that pass. Lovely pop. Just given to Sandesh Jaivikram on a platter. Take home, my friend. And he takes it with both hands for a try. He can't believe his luck.
Press the button. Yeah. So we not play rapidly. 10 seconds.
What a game this man is having, Dinuk. 6 out of 6 conversions and 2 penalties as well. 100% success rate for Riza Mubarak. Looks like Army Sports Club not looking in good shape. Ashan Bandara. High hanging kick. Recollected, but knocked forward in the process.
Riza Mubarak taken out, Mithun Hapugoda taken out. So they're giving a good game time to the bench. Niroshan Fernando, the skipper, comes in.
Yeah. 17 out. 17.
Another break coming out, another change.
We say.
Shanaka Bandara coming in. And Ganindu Lakshan going out.
Coach. Bind. Set.
Vimukta Rahul with the put in. They look to clear this. In fact, they look to run it. Tikshana Dasanayaka to Sandesh, who's moved back to full back. And Tikshana Dasanayaka on his feet, pumping through. Great tackle there by the skipper Abhay Ratna. Wins his team possession, and now Army will look to counter. Need quick ball here. Mohammad Rizvi sends it to Ashan Bandar, to Jailal. He crashes through. Abhay Ratna doesn't manage to go past the gain line. Lifted up there, but spilt away. What was he thinking, Bulat Singhala? Just tapped the ball forward towards Havelock's way, and now they have possession. And Sandesh with the clearance collected by Gayan Salinda, who will make a run for it definitely. Sends it to Dikumbara. Switches to fifth gear, cuts back inside. Has space right in front of him, puts off the fend. Great run by him, he's going straight through. This will be a brilliant try by Sudaraka Dikumbara. What individual brilliance, Dinuk.
What pace, what class shown there. That a face of the Army supporter summed it up. Sudaraka Dikumbara. What a class act he is. After left wing he came. Can watch this replay 1,000 times. Now look at this. Here where he starts. Goes out. Steps back in. Couple of steps. 1, 2, 3 he goes. Push the accelerator on. Still runs across. Runs through the entire backs of Havelocks. Too hard to catch him. Sudaraka Dikumbara pins TCS back to score that try.
What athleticism there by Dikumbara. That's the attitude and that's the spirit soldiers have to play if they want to make a late surge in this second semi-final and earn their spot in the final of this Clifford Cup. Gayan Salinda will have to make no mistake, and he does exactly that. So 7 points added to the Army total. They'll need plenty more of that, Dinuk.
Yeah, sure. A lot of work has to be done still for Army. 48 points to 22. Need at least another 4 converted tries to get closer, or 5 converted tries in the next 15 minutes. Score every 3 minutes, Army Sports Club.
Not with that kind of handling errors. Another knock forward. So Havelock Sports Club will take all these opportunities and make Army pay for their mistakes, Dinuk, for sure. Senal Dilaka makes his way in as well. Mukti Rahula feeds in the scrum. Karuna Tilaka to Rahula to Tikshana Dasanayaka, who just falls back on the spot. Now Amar Singh puts in the fend. Great tackle there by Ashan Bandara. Doesn't give any space to Fomi Mukti Rahula. Nevertheless, possession still with Havelocks. Playing it close. Senal Dilaka. Sham Mandar Vimukti Rahula shows and goes. Doesn't manage to go through. Is dragged by his jersey and knocks the ball in the process. So scrum in favor of Army right on the 22.
They're just running down the clock. Havelocks no intentions of going forward there. Just trying to twist and turn, and
The DC comes up. For me.
Here's Brisby.
Let's go, guys. No, no. Let's go. Okay, perfect. Coach. Bind. Set.
Won't be surprised if Army opt to run the ball, but it's a risk as Silva breaks from the back of that scrum. And now Madhuranga to the try scorer Dikumbara. Ashan Bandara. No. Doesn't collect it cleanly, so position lost once again by Havelock's, by Army Sports Club. Looked like a knock forward, but referee lets play continue, and now they have open space on the out wide. Dikumbara once again, he has the pace, but Keshan Kavinda drags him out, but he somehow managed to keep the ball alive. Momentum now still with Army. A great run there by Surya Rachi. Fox the defense completely, and the veteran Jailal makes his first error of the day, and now Theekshana Dasanayaka counter-attacking, puts in the fend. Caught there by the oncoming defender, and now scrappy bit of play there. Keshan Kavinda.
Yeah.
But looks like Niroshan Fernando's knock forward will bring back play.
Yeah, it was the pass was to his bootlaces, a bit too hard for Niroshan Fernando to pick that up. Christian Delisle comes in place of Dayan Saba. Plays an interesting position, Christian Delisle. That's placed at hooker. He's a third row forward. St. Thomas's last year, captain St. Thomas's. He's playing at hooker this time.
Yes, Dinok, although you're surprised, that's where he's been playing so far in the Dialog Rugby League. He's been playing as the hooker and flanker. But as I recall, he started off as hooker in 2 games when Dushmanta Priyadarshana was benched. And so was Fajuddin. So good utility player, Delisle.
Yeah, very rarely you'll find a player who will play in the front row and also the third row, isn't it?
Yes, in fact, he's that kind of a player, and good potential in him as Army Sports Club now. Trying to run the ball, and Bulat Sinhala cuts back inside, he knocks it forward. Unacceptable performance here by Bulat Sinhala.
Yeah. It's okay. No, both sides. Let's go. Coach. Bind. Set.
Vimukti Rahula feeds in the scrum. Karuna Tilaka now carries it forward, goes straight into contact, pushed back by the skipper Beratna. Possession still with the pink shirts. Rahula instructing his forwards. Abdullah Faiz straight into contact. Great presentation by him, and now Niroshan Fernando twists and twirls and breaks away with a good offload now. Great backhand offload by Amar Singh, but intercepted by the Soldiers. Great passage of play there by Havelock Sports Club, and
15.
Army knocking it on. So that's been the story so far for Army Sports Club. They do all the hard work, but lack in that final execution and ball handling has let them down.
That has been the story of the day, isn't it, for Army Sports Club? Have built up nicely, but then lose the ball, have given away position. Even in the first half, Havelocks have taken control for the 70 minutes in this game so far now.
It looks like it's already done and dusted for Havelock Sports Club as Karuna Tilaka breaks away Tikshana to Amar Singh, and now Sandesh to Keshan Kavind, and that's the nail in the coffin there in the near corner. Keshan Kavind scoring his first try. And Havelock Sports Club definitely going past the 50 points mark and earning their spot in the final of the Clifford Cup. They will face Air Force as we take another look at that try. Tikshana to Dinok. Great running angle there by Chamara Dabare. He made that difference. He caused that overlap, and Keshan Kavind going straight over.
Yeah, good injection of pace there by Chamara Dabare coming all the way from the left wing. And that helped for another overlap on the outside to go Keshan Kavind untouched. Disappointed Army fans. 50 points up on the board for Havelocks. Sandesh Jayavikrama doesn't have enough power in that kick. Ashoka Jayalal frustrated.
Number 9.
Yes, you can tell from the body language of
9 and 19.
the Army players that they've already given up hope
19 off.
as Havies lead 53 points to 22 now.
Okay,
just running away with it with under 6 minutes to go in our clock. Army Sports Club, Ashan Bandara with the restart. Not collected cleanly. Vimukti Rahula sends the ball to Karuna Tilaka. He's been stopped inside 22. Chamka Bandara. Senal Tilaka trying to go through his options. Christian Delisle. Niroshan Fernando, the skipper. And then inside pass to Tikshana Dasanayaka. Carries the ball forward. Vimukti Rahula to Abdullah Faiz, who goes straight into heavy contact. Looked a bit forward but gets away with it, Umesh Madhushan. Niroshan Fernandez spots space at the back, puts in the chip kick. But Dick Kumbara is there. Doesn't collect it cleanly, so Keshan Kavind wins back position for his team. Dilaka Fernando straight through, and looks like Havies have an advantage coming their way.
Offside.
For offside. So more points coming Havelock's way. Niroshan straight away pointing the corner. Will be going for touch. Goes past the deadline, so cardinal error there by the skipper. Possession given away to Army now. Scrum down in favor of the soldiers as Manoj Bandara comes off the bench.
Coach. Bind. Set. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
A little too hard for Army
Bind,
to
bind.
make a comeback now.
No, it's okay.
It's a high mountain to climb. Great break there. Great skills, great run here shown by Pushpakumara, Danushka Pushpakumara to Ashan Bandara, who will score his second try. A little too late though, Dinuk.
But what a try it was. Both teams have showed so much skill today in this game. That was excellent work. And Ashad Bandara deserves a try for all the hard work that he has done. But I'm afraid it was a bit too late. Look at this, inside their 22. That's Bandara giving it out wide. From there on, Pushpakumara puts the step on the gas, steps off one, inside out, go he goes. Had the presence of the mind to throw the ball inside. Lucky bounce to Bandara. Fortune favors the brave. Shows a bit of goose step there to score the try under the post. Tired bodies here at Racecourse today. That's how much at pace this game was played, isn't it?
Definitely, it was played at an incredible pace, especially the first half. Havelocks playing at their own pace. But coming to the second half, Army Sports Club have managed to give Havelocks a bit of a scare. But Havi's coming back strong to run away with this. But 29 points Army has managed to put on board. Great fight by them. And I think it's time for us to decide the man of the match. There were some great performances throughout in this game. We had Mithun Hapagoda, Riza Mubarak, and from the Soldiers side we had Ashoka Jailal and Ashan Bandara as well. But considering all the performances, for me I think it's Riza Mubarak Dinuk. And I think he'll be our man of the match for today in the semi-final. Riza Mubarak, 100% accuracy in his kicks. And what architect he has been.
Yeah, not only for his kicks. If you see of those first half tries, everything, almost all the tries had a touch of Riza Mubarak. For creating those tries is why he's getting that man of the match award, Riza Mubarak.
Guys, let's go. Please.
Ashoka Jailal's body language will tell you everything you need to know about what a fight Army has given today. The Army would definitely be watching this game, Dinuk. They'd definitely be in with their scrapbooks, noting down all these moves by Havelock Sports Club. But another knock forward by Army, really unacceptable there. Manoj Bandara, in an attempt to steal the ball, he knocks it forward. These are the kind of errors that have let the Army soldiers go down today.
Sudaraka Dikumbara, who also had a fantastic game. Break off by Karnatilaka. Dasanayaka pushed the grubber behind. Good pickup. Brings play outside the 22 now. Army.
Pushpakumara once again with that run. But holding on, says the referee. Quickly taken by Vimukti Rahula. Cutting straight through. Sends it to Mesh Madhushan. That's low turner to Tikshana Dasanayaka, who will add his name to the score sheet. So another try coming towards Havelock's way.
Yeah, if you see that move off that quick tap by Vimukti Rahula, everybody who passed that ball had the ball in two hands. Basic rugby, quick, fast, outside it went. And that'll finish the game. Look at this, Rahula. He goes in two hands, again a two-hand pass. Lochanagiri Agama comes in place and scores another try.
Yes, basics come into play there. And Havelock Sports Club getting the reward of all their hard work. Sandesh Jai Vikrama filling Reza Mubarak's boots. Second kick of the day for him. Not managing to get the first one neatly. But he'll have to, no pressure on him for sure. But he'd want to get this right. Drifts inside, great kick, goes straight through, and that will be it, Dinuk. Havelock Sports Club earning their way to the final after a rather convincing victory here at Racecourse against Army Sports Club.
He has 60 points on the board. That was just a session on the park for Havelocks. And that's how well drilled this team is. Army, on the other hand, they'll keep their heads high because they've had a fantastic season. They beat CH last week to get into the final, and here they are. Just going off in the semi-final against a well-drilled, better Havelocks team who will lock horns with the Air Force team on the 24th of March here at the Racecourse grounds. Dinu Kamarasinghe had a break due to injury in between the season, but he has done well. Lasindu Ishan Karunatilaka, what a game he had. Mithun Hapugoda, another man of the match contender. There you go, our man of the match today, Reza Mubarak. 60 points against 29 for Havelock Sports Club. They win convincingly here at the Racecourse.
Yes, as we can take another look at how the second half got underway. Started off with a bang for Army. Scored a try through Ashan Bandara. Foxed Keshan Kavind and sliced through that gap. I thought they were in for a comeback because they scored these two quick tries. Madhura Bandara collecting the ball in that far corner, cutting back inside, and then Rizvi combining with his backs, scoring that second try. Madhuranga going straight over as Istumathagedara added the extras. But there on, Army took a trip downhill. They weren't able to add more tries, and it all started after this move by, this steal by the Havelock players. Hapugoda showing all his pace, running about 80 meters before he offloaded to Reza Mubarak, who then saw Dinu Kamarasinghe coming in support and ending up under the post, scoring Havelock's sixth try. Thereon it was one-way traffic as Sandesh Javikrama intercepted the ball off a Gayan Salindam pass, which was intended to go to his own player, but in fact stolen and scored there by Jai Vikrama. This was that other try scored by Keshan Kavind. Chamara Dabra's impact coming into play, ran from the other corner to this corner to make create that overlap, and then consolation tries coming towards Army's way. Pushpa Kumar with a great run there, individual brilliance. Offloaded the ball, popped it to Ashan Bandara, who collected it after a lucky bounce and went over to score that try. And this was the nail in the coffin. Theekshana Dasanayaka, the fortunate receiver, no one in front of him, got his name on the score sheet and scored a fabulous try. Sandesh with a wonderful kick from the near corner. As we take a look at the stats, 4 tries to 8, Havelock in the lead, 3 conversions to 7, 6 courtesy of Riza Mubarak's boots, our player of the match, 1 penalty for Army, and 2 for Havies, no drop goals, and our player of the match, Riza Mubarak, standing there, the number 15 jersey for Havelock Sports Club, as Havelock secures 60 points to 29 win over Army in this second semi-final of the Clifford Cup 2019. So the final will take place on 24th March at 4 p.m. here at Racecourse. Air Force will take on Havelock Sports Club. It's gonna be a historical battle for Air Force because it's their maiden appearance in the final in this 21st century. They've not been able to come up there, but this time in 2019 they've earned their spot in the final, and Havelock Sports Club will not take them easily for sure on 24th. Make sure you catch all the action on ThePapare.com, and every Tuesday you can catch the breakdown at 6:30 p.m, Rugby PTA at 6:30 p.m. as well, and the try of the week every Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. It's gonna be an action-packed weekend of rugby for you at ThePapare.com. As we come to the end of the second semi-final here at Racecourse, as the sun's setting, it's a wrap here from us at ThePapare.com. I'm Yusran Lantra signing off, sharing the passion.
It ain't easy, but it's almost over. I ain't gonna let it pull me under, but I will conquer. Some days I can't move forward. I'm not gonna let it push me over, but I will conquer. It ain't easy, but it's almost over. This heart was made to wander, but I will conquer.
Sophisticated selection of Yardley, London.
Crescent Mini Keeves. Try it. Love it. The original Mini Keeves, only from Crescent.
Sophisticated selection of Yardley, London.
Crunchy Munchy.
Fiery Kochi.
Crescent Kochi Bites. Try it, love it. The original Kochi Bites only from Crescent.
Sophisticated selection of Yardley, London.
Get with the global Pulsar mania now and upgrade to the new and improved Pulsar 200 NS from David Peary's Motor Company Private Limited.